This is about to be really weird. I'm sorry about that, but the semester just ended, so I can't bring myself to think of anything meaningful. So my dad likes to watch all of those alien shows on like Discovery Channel and History Channel and all of those things, not because he believes in aliens, but because he likes to make fun of the shows. He really likes that show Ancient Aliens, which has that crazy aliens dude and a bunch of experts talking about how all of these ancient civilizations must have had help from the aliens to build pyramids and like look at the stars and stuff like that. It's obviously aliens, because it's not like ancient humans could ever figure out anything on their own or anything. Because I'm a weird person, and also because I get bored a lot, I got to thinking about aliens and how lame our collective imagination is when it comes to deciding what they're like. I did a Google image search for aliens, and this is what I came up with. Besides the ones from the movie Aliens, which admittedly is kind of a cool alien, they're all the same. A skinny dude with a big head and giant round eyes and a tiny mouth. Now come on. We could imagine aliens as literally anything. Anything in the entire universe. And all we can come up with is this? Ooh, he's got a big head, pretty crazy. Think about this for a second. There are millions of galaxies out there. There are things out there in space that we can't even imagine. And our best idea of what lives out there is a green guy? Come on now. They could have 9 legs with suckers at the end and faces in their stomachs that don't have mouths. They could have 15 eyes, each with 1,000,000 segments that all see in different directions. They could be amorphous blobs in some color we can't even imagine. They could be plants. They could be tiny insects. They could be terrifying monsters. They could be cute and cuddly. And all we can come up with is a green guy. We've got an entire universe of ideas to choose from, and we come up with a stretched out man with giant eyes. Whoop-de-doo. Come to think of it, why have we decided that aliens have to be super advanced? They could be just like us, just now figuring out how to navigate their own solar system. They could be completely primitive. I don't see why we assume that they're amazingly tech savvy and that they're spending their lives seeking us out. I understand that there are cultural reasons that this is what we've come up with. It's one of those, this is what we're afraid of situations where we come up with some monster and then we come up with a superhero to fight it. But are we really that dull that we can't imagine anything that doesn't kinda look like a human? Do I believe in aliens? Not this kind. Not Roswell and UFOs and Area 51 aliens. But I do have a hard time believing that there's an entire universe out there with millions of galaxies and that we're the only living things in that entire universe. Even if it's just bacteria or something, there must be something out there. Step it up, world. You've got a whole universe of inspiration. We could use a new archetypal alien. And with that, goodbye! This is my last vlog here in this room. Next time you see me, I will be at home. I realized after I made this that it kind of sounds like I'm really high or something. I swear on everything that I'm sober. This is just my brain being ridiculous. I promise.